To be a superhero, there are a few things that you are expected to have. A cool name and costume, something meaningful to drive you, and boundless determination, among other ingredients. Many would contend that superpowers are also key. Still, while these are important in many respects, history has proven that they are more of a luxury than a necessity in being a superhero. Today we are going to take a look at top 10 superheroes with no power. Number 10. Hawkeye and Green Arrow. Beyond their exceptional prowess in archery, they are known for their brazen wit and personal brushes with darkness. But while Green Arrow long maintained his alter ego of an affluent public figure and philanthropist, Hawkeye has come to be recognized as the everyman superhero. Either way, they are true champions, even without the flashy advantages that most others in their line of work boast. Number 9. Iron Man. Despite having no inherent superhuman abilities, Stark is a founding member of the world-famous Avengers and served as a leader and benefactor to the group, his ingenuity, technology, and wealth making him an invaluable asset. Although hardly a paragon of heroism, Stark has struggled with many demons and shortcomings, further highlighting his connection to humanity and why he endures as a compelling personality. Number 8. Black Widow. Natasha Romanoff, codenamed the Black Widow, is a product of a shadowy KGB program designed to train spies and assassins for the USSR, which involved enhancing her to resist aging, disease, and to self-heal. However, in the current era, she is mainly recognized as without clear superpowers and simply possessing a deadly skill set. Number 7. The Punisher. Never mess with a man's family, especially when that man is a former US Marine and Special Forces operative. You might end up with ruthless anti-heroes like the Punisher, aka Frank Castle. After his wife and children are killed by mobsters, Castle dedicates his life to exacting vengeance upon evildoers of every conceivable kind and almost always in a bloody fashion. Number 6. Rorschach. The abused son of a sex worker, Walter Kovacs, developed into a brutal masked vigilante with firm right-wing principles who took his superhero nom de guerre from the ever-shifting symmetrical inkblots that adorn his otherwise stark mask and which reflect his black and white view of morality. Though unrefined in his abilities, he possesses keen investigative instincts, is a brilliant hand-to-hand fighter, and consistently demonstrated a remarkable talent for repurposing everyday items around him to use in combat. Number 5. The Phantom. In the wilds of the fictional African country of Bangala resides the Phantom, a costumed defender against injustice whose legend has prevailed for centuries, creating the assumption that he is immortal. In truth, he was the original Dread Pirate Roberts, a mantle passed from one to the next across multiple generations, the most recognizable incarnation being the 21st Phantom, Kit Walker. Number 4. Zorro. Those who would threaten and oppress the common folk of Alta California, be they corrupt officials or tyrannical noblemen, should beware retribution from the cunning swashbuckler known as Zorro. Hiding behind the facade of the flamboyant and cowardly aristocrat Don Diego de la Vega, the masked avenger lies in wait to humiliate his enemies and uplift the morale of his countrymen with his swordsmanship, theatrics, and charm. Number 3. Hit Girl. Originally a supporting player in the Kick-Ass comic series by Mark Millar and John Romita Jr., Hit Girl, aka Mindy McCready, emerged as the book's breakout character. Raised by her father, Big Daddy McCready, also a superhero, to be a vicious crime fighter, Hit Girl carries out her duties with lethal precision and no mercy. While not even in her teens, Hit Girl proved herself fully capable of handling ranged and melee weapons and being a martial arts master. But as unsettlingly effective a killing machine as she is, Mindy is still a young girl with appropriate physical limitations. Number 2. Batman. When it comes to superheroes who are not superhuman, no one embodies the gold standard more than Batman. Deeply affected by the senseless murder of his parents, Bruce Wayne poured his mind, body, and vast resources into leading a steadfast and vengeful crusade against the criminal element of Gotham City, striking fear into the hearts of villains wearing a visage inspired by a dark creature of the night. Number 1. The Bat Family. Though Batman gets by well enough as a lone vigilante, there have been many times when the Dark Knight needed partners to fight alongside him on the superhero field of battle. While he has not always been the ideal father figure, he has nevertheless mentored several young men and women who would grow to become noteworthy crime fighters in their own right, relying on Batman's training and their individual strengths instead of superpowers.